Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 442 podcast. I'm Azar Matani, and as always, I'm joined by the wonderful Tommy Sandy.
That's me.
And the travelling Tony O.
Morning, boys. Happy New Year. I am not traveling anymore. I'm, back
You
home
were travelling within the last 24 hours?
Yeah, the last 10. Really.
How does it feel to be back in lovely, warm, balmy, sunny Canada?
Tell you what, yeah. I got down from the plane in Ottawa, and it's just like, I can't believe I'm back here. It's just cold. It's just, yeah. I wasn't even like, I was just stepping into the tunnel that takes you to the airport, and it's just cold. I'm just like, I haven't experienced this. And
You should have stayed in Hawaii, man.
yeah, I
You
should
should have stayed in Hawaii.
Yeah, it wasn't quite long enough. But hey, we're glad to have you back here, Tony, for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
And lucky for you, you didn't have to watch your boys play because I guess you were in the flight during the game. So that's beneficial.
What was the other shit show? Yeah, I watched West Ham Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal West Ham. So
Almost ruined your vacation.
Yeah. Incidentally, I can't do anything with Arsenal. Can't get married. Yeah, they ruined that one. Yeah, go on vacation. Ruined that. It's just like, yeah. Can't give me nothing. I'm sure if I check my birthdays, they've been messing up for years. But, anyway. Let's leave it.
Hey, but maybe in this new year, a new good things will come instead.
I'm so old for that, man.
No,
Yeah.
We don't believe in that shit anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get stuck right into it because this is our first time potting in a couple of weeks as well because we were off for Christmas. But our teams really picked up the slack while we were away. Fulham 2, Arsenal 1. Tony, the fuck is wrong with these boys?
Yeah, I've been telling you, man. We need attackers. We need attackers. Like Saka's played every game. Martinelli's played every game. They look shattered. Oh, and we're playing Eddie and Nketiah. Like, come on. It's 2024
The moment I saw Eddie and Nketiah was starting, I was just like, damn, I wish I had access to Tony's thoughts right now. I would just love to hear what he has to say on
There's
this.
a stat out there that Jared Bowen has more goals than Martinelli, Saka, and
Jesus.
I'm going to say Jesus combined, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's crazy to hear given how good they were last season,
Yeah, they're not scoring. Especially Jesus. I mean, it's not been good. Yeah, we need to play Champions League music for this guy because that's where he turns up. Premier League, I mean, he's been pretty... I mean, you saw the West Ham game. And he's a senior forward. That's the most frustrating thing. Like, Saka and Martinelli, I can understand them struggling, right? They're kids. I've been saying it. Like, you can't rely on 22-year-olds for that kind of consistency. But Jesus has, 3 goals? Like, come on, man. 3 goals in... I don't know how many games.
Man,
like
3 goals is a great return for a forward, I'm told.
Yeah.
But how many touches does he have in the box? Wasn't that West Ham game you guys had 70-something touches?
77 touches
scoring
in the
a
box.
goal.
The most ever without scoring. But
that's pretty wild. Yeah.
We could have played another 90 minutes in that game and not scored. That's the thing. But you look at the Fulham game, what's just very clear now is all our duel numbers are down. I think Saka contested 12 duels, won 3. And he completed 1 out of 6 dribbles, right? Like, he's got no energy left. And you combine that with your boy at the back, Kivior, coming in. I mean, I think that might be his last game for Arsenal. I think we're going to look to get rid.
Subbed out at halftime, right? I think.
Jesus, man. Arteta couldn't get him off the pitch quick enough. Yeah. I think he's done. I think he's a good player in there. I just don't think he's not the modern fullback, right? Like, he's a center back.
Yeah,
but,
for sure. Yeah.
So, that was a pointless signing. And, hey, we spent about, 400 million on midfield and defense. 100 million on goalkeepers. Guess how much we spent in attack since Arteta's come in? 4 years.
Is it just Jesus? However much you paid for him?
Yeah, toss Trossard in there.
Plus Trossard, I guess. Yeah.
So we've that's about 55, 60 million. It's not enough.
The Chelsea way, eh? Just don't spend on strikers. That's
no, you guys get attackers, man. You guys have fun. We wanted one. You took him from us.
No. I would not. Yeah. I would not accuse Chelsea fans of having fun.
No, I mean January transfer market fun, not football fun. Yeah, they always win the transfer market. Yeah, but
I mean, has anyone really thought that they won any of the last transfer markets?
I don't
Ted
know
Bowley has.
Yeah,
it's Todd Bowley. I was still calling Ted Bowley. Todd Bowley. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. With Arsenal, we need attackers. I know Zinchenko's, everyone loves picking on the guy, and he is useless defensively. But at the end of the day, I don't want to signing another defender at this point.
No, you need a striker.
Sign a center forward, or sign a winger that can give Martinelli and Saka a break. You know?
Okay. Is there anyone in mind that you think you could possibly get in January?
It's not my job. I mean, there are strikers I like. Patrick Schick's back, and he's doing well. He's a risk, but he's an injury risk, but I like him, you know. Not too keen on Tony, to be honest, with the figures I'm hearing.
Yeah, that seems like the obvious one that's being thrown around, just because he hasn't played and that sort of thing, but I'm not sure that...
I don't see why Brentford would sell him. You know what I mean? Mbeumo's, he's injured. Mm-hmm. Visa's going away for AFCON, and Brentford have lost, their last 5 or 6 games in a row?
Oh, yeah, at least.
So, yeah, I don't know. This is on Arteta and Edu. They've built this squad, and their fetish for midfield and defenders has meant that we are short up front, we've just put Jesus with 7 million worth of investment.
I would like to dig further into this fetish for midfielders and defenders. Could you?
It's the reverse Klopp. Klopp has a fetish for forwards. I wish we could combine the two. Then you'd have an elite manager.
It's just putting some very uncomfortable images in my head of Arteta in his little midfield room.
We are linked with another defender. The boy at Ajax who does look very good. I forget his name now. Jared Hart or something. No, that's probably not the right name. But
please, yeah. don't mention signing players from Ajax. It's going to give me PTSD.
I mean, at the end of the day, as of right now, you're only 2 points behind. So it's not like this has really been a disaster.
We're not going to win the league if we don't get an attacker.
I mean, in the long run, I agree. You guys definitely need someone that's going to score goals and alleviate. Give your front three some time off because they need it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Eddie Nketiah is still at Arsenal, man. I mean, that just makes no sense. He's been here for 4 years by now. How is he not sold the guy? Reece Nelson has not started a game for Arsenal in 3 years. Still at Arsenal. It makes no sense. Even Emile Smith-Rowe at this point. Sell these guys. Stop hoarding. So, yeah. That's my contribution to this game.
Merry Christmas, Arsenal fans.
Happy New Year. Yeah, looking forward to 2024. Yeah.
I mean, we can move from your shit show to mine if you want. There's plenty to go around this week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nottingham Forest 2, Man United 1. It is... I don't know, I've seen this game before. I've seen this performance before. It's Man United, man. What more do you want? They are playing the greatest hits.
Why did he take off Minu? What's going on there? He said it was tactical.
So basically what was the actual thing, there was... The way that got reported was different reporters were reporting it different ways. You probably saw the Samuel Luckhurst post, which was just Ten Hag said it was tactical. Apparently Minu was feeling tired playing 3 games in a week, according to Ten Hag. The player hasn't said anything. Ten Hag's thing was he thought that Minu was looking tired playing 3 games in a week, so he subbed him off for McTominay. Sure, if he's tired, that's whatever. Why the fuck I mean, fair play to him. Hey, we always say we want managers to change the game with their subs. No. We want them to change the game with their subs, and you know what? He did change the game with that sub. Two goals conceded by people just running off midfield while McTominay just wanders around aimlessly.
Just no one marking.
You can put together an entire compilation of United just this season conceding goals off that exact same cutback again and again and again.
FC. Yeah. Where's Amrabat? Is he injured?
Yeah, I think he's hurt right now because he wasn't in the squad.
Yeah, he must be.
I think, he's... Because we had, I don't know, there was 10, 11 players out right now. He's one of them, I think.
Speaking of Horden, Donny van der Beek was on the bench, man.
He's getting sold, though. He's getting sold
he's gone today. Yeah. He's gone today. On loan to Frankfurt.
On loan, okay.
I hope he does. I hope he does well there. He seems like a nice lad. Yes.
Hats off, though. You did manage to keep... Chris Wood off the score sheet.
We did keep Chris Wood off the score sheet. Which, you know what? I'm impressed that Anthony Elanga didn't score against us because I would have bet any amount of money that he was going to score in this game. Just an assist for him.
He was pretty emotional though about it. It meant a lot.
Yeah, because he feels like he didn't get a fair crack at it under Ten Hag, which fair play. And he's doing bits this season. Yeah, he was getting 10 minutes at the end of games once every 3 weeks.
Anthony started again. Yeah.
God,
he has.
If I could pack that man into a suitcase and ship him back to the Netherlands myself, I would.
I
wouldn't have to ship him to the Netherlands.
Man finished
literally anywhere.
Yeah.
With one goal.
That's
one Premier League goal.
With one.
Was it one Premier League goal or just one goal in general?
I'm willing to put my. Yeah, let's say one.
Because I can remember him scoring one goal
against Barcelona.
I can remember it was the one against Barcelona, and then I'm like, did he accidentally score in the Premier League at some point in the last year?
Must have
Not
been
this
accident.
season.
No, I don't know. Not this season for sure. Maybe last season he shinned one in, but Jesus Christ, man. I don't think there has ever been a player that has brought the entire Man United fan base together like Anthony has. You see arguments over every player. You see the arguments over Rashford, the arguments over McTominay, the arguments over Onana, Maguire, every single one of them. No one argues about Anthony. Everyone agrees. Everyone sits down around the fire, huddles together, and is just like, yes, Anthony is the worst transfer of all time.
My favorite moment from this game was when... I think it was Gibbs White was Turner, but Gibbs White was going in hard on. I think he went on McTominay and then had another rash challenge and then gets the ball.
I
and
think
then
he could
does
have been
a spin
sent
move.
off for that.
I think he should have been sent up.
Yeah.
He could have picked up 3 yellows in that span.
Yeah.
One for each foul, and then the dissent stuff afterwards. Somehow Dallo got booked for dissent in that, and that's just it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but Tony, you're right.
Whatever.
Matt Turner. It makes sense when I heard that he started playing football at the age of 15.
Yeah,
because he cannot pass a ball. It's
No.
wild that a Premier League keeper is this bad.
That's one of the weirdest transfers. I can't believe we made money on this guy. I don't understand why Forest took him from us. He is terrible. He's a decent shot stopper, but he looks like a guy that's been playing basketball and rugby, or American football.
Well, he looks like when we'd go into when you go and play men's league or whatever Queens intramurals, and you just find the tallest guy you have and you stick him in net.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't turn the ball over, then United probably don't score in this
starting
game.
off the new year. Wow, well done is there.
Thank you. But Rashford scored a goal. I thought he was going to put it over the bar, but
nice finish.
It was a nice finish.
Yeah.
It was Garnacho that made it. Yeah, he's been your player of the season by a long way.
Oh, absolutely. It is no contest.
I always liked him.
But
good player. Yeah, he needs to get out of there as well. Yeah.
Probably does. I'm sure Madrid will come calling at some point.
Yeah, soon.
Madrid, Barcelona, one of them will come for him.
Yeah.
Rescue him from this shit show. But yeah, Man United close out the year the way God intended. Continuing to provide content for the masses. Shall we move on to the third shit show?
Yes, please. Let's do it.
Yeah. Luton 2, Chelsea 3. Chelsea 2 wins in a row, and somehow still feels like a loss.
It's funny. We win, but it's still a shit show. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's still a shit show.
There's no winning.
Man, our clubs are something else, aren't they? They really know how to celebrate the holidays. Fucking giving season, man.
Yeah.
So much charity going around.
I will say though, the Cole Palmer's. I mean, his first goal,
really
so
nice.
his second goal.
The second one is
and
really
the footwork.
nice. Yeah, Ozil-esque. Yeah.
I've been watching that one a little bit on repeat the last day.
We found Tommy's fetish.
Yeah.
I don't know what Osho is doing for. It is Osho, right? The center back for Luton that gave the ball away. Or
Yeah, Osho, yeah.
What was he doing for that first one? I mean, it's a nice finish from Palmer.
Wait,
but
I thought Kabore gave it away.
Oh, maybe it was Kabore.
Yeah, it was Kabore. Yeah. He just passes it right to us.
Just passes it to Palmer. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But,
not the best. But hey, we went up. What was it, 3-0? You're like, okay, no problem. And then I think Luton could have scored 6 or 7 goals in the 20 minutes spell.
It was nuts. Like, they had the one that was disallowed. Like, very tight.
It was a close offside. You had Adebayo then put one off the bar as well.
It was Adebayo, yeah. They were just pumping the ball to him, and somehow he couldn't. I mean, he scored in the end, but that ball was just flying across your 6-yard box.
Every cross that came in was
I wish I could watch Tommy.
My favorite thing in this game was just the look on Thiago Silva's face at the end. Like, that man was suffering.
He's looking
Okay, let me tell you something about that. He was legit pissed off. He gave it to Enzo right after, just ripping into them. And then Pochettino's like, afterwards, he's like, oh yeah, he's like that. He's too angry at times. He's like, the squad has just like little issues. I'm like, no, we're midgets mentally. We're weak.
I will say,
Rip
Tommy,
into the squad, please.
You did bring on Enzo at 3-0. And
he was shit. Let's be honest. He was real shit. Yeah.
I've been asking the question, what does Enzo Fernandez do? I don't know. I don't see it.
Hey, what Enzo Fernandez does is that he makes games entertaining.
Yeah, he does do that. He and McTominay would make a wonderful midfield partnership.
Tell you what, we're planning on doing a combined United and Chelsea 11 at the end, and we could go one of two ways. We could try to pick the few players that have been decent this season from the two teams, or we could just make a team that would lose every game 8-0.
Yeah, I think we're going that direction. Yeah. Lots of contenders.
Yeah, I guess final thoughts on this one is we got the win, and Kunku has looked good even at the minutes he's been getting. Gusto is kind of Malo Gusto just runs, and he's got great energy. Decent. Yeah, he looks decent too. There is a lot of murmur going on about Conor Gallagher. I don't know if you guys heard or not.
FFP related sale,
could be a sale that we have to make, and it's getting a lot of traction.
I think that will be.
That's
not the guy you want to sell.
Oh,
that's not the guy you want to sell.
Trust me,
I'd sell the guy from Argentina. Feel fast.
It's more of that FPP issue where he's homegrown and all that money would be pure or whatever, pure profit, whatever it is. Yeah.
Tony, you know that Chelsea ain't been worrying about this.
We're starting to worry. We're starting to worry now. I think that's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an academy boy, pure profit. I'd still sell Enzo Fernandez if anyone's willing to buy him. I don't know. Gallagher's been good.
I know.
For you
disaster
guys.
for us if he goes. But hey, 3 points behind United. Currently.
That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that you're still behind them. Actually. Considering that you've won your last 2, but
8 wins, 8 losses. That's
man. I'm just saying the gravitational pull of 10th is strong, man. Hard to get out of that orbit.
Are you still 10th? Is that what's happening?
Oh yeah, we're in there. Yeah.
They have been 10th all season long, regardless of what happens.
We will be here, and we're just dragging United down with us. Actually, they're just doing their own part. They're coming down.
Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, you're not dragging us anywhere. No. We drag ourselves down.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, so that's the shit shows. Maybe we move.
That's the shit shows out of the way.
Yeah.
We can move on. Aston Villa 3, Burnley 2. Very, very fun game. Villa coming from behind to take a lead. Burnley reduced to 10 men, fighting back to equalise. And Villa getting an admittedly very dodgy penalty at the end to win this one. But, hey, 3 points. Keeps them third? Second? They're in the top 4 somewhere.
Second place.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember the red card. I remember now. It's such a stupid one as well.
Just post the
no
jersey.
one on-
Dumb one to take. Yeah, Villa in second right now. This is being recorded before Liverpool play Newcastle, so they're tied on points with Liverpool. Liverpool could move 3 points clear at the top, but
Villa
close
lost.
out to the year.
Who did Villa lose to the week
us.
before?
They lost to us.
Oh yeah, you guys
They
had that
threw
huge
away a
comeback.
2-goal
That's
lead
right.
against us.
That's right. Yeah. So they.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm happy that I got one moment where I felt something, and also it is exactly 100% United's luck that Højlund finally breaks his duck and then is immediately ruled out of the next game.
That is miracle.
We got our Christmas miracle, and we're like, that's it, it's done.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, Villa is sticking around, even though they have not been playing good football the last few games.
Nope.
And lucky
They're
in
gonna
this
drop-
to get that
They're
penalty.
gonna drop away. You can see it. They're on the. I mean, a lot of squads are on the edge. The Christmas break is right after this, right? Like not the Christmas
Yeah.
break, but
But that little.
There's no
Cup,
Premier
FA
League
Cup break,
rules.
or-
There's a FA Cup.
yeah,
There's FA Cup,
Yeah.
basically.
and then 2 weeks off after. Yeah, a lot of teams need it at this point.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Villa. Like I said, that penalty call. What is he kind of like? Taps his foot,
It's not
and
a
then
penalty.
dive. The guy just dives down,
The ref,
and then yeah.
the ref didn't give it, did he? Did he give it?
Well, I think
Or
he
did
gave it.
VAR
I think he did give it.
give
No. Okay.
Okay.
I can't
I
remember
can't-
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I felt like it was one of those that you don't get if there's no VAR.
Right. Right.
But anyway, it is
Hey,
what it is.
They
When
stick
you-
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then.
Win's a win, man. Win's
a
a win. But hey, tell you what, they've had a very good half a season. Every day, it astonishes me how bad Gerrard was with this squad.
Does it astonish me? I don't think it
Well,
astonishes me.
no, it astonishes me.
I mean, are you
not-
seeing he's on the verge of getting sacked in
I was
Saudi?
gonna say, have you seen his stats in Saudi Arabia?
Tommy's
He hasn't.
best young manager.
Yeah.
He hasn't won.
That is the one prediction I think, Tommy, you will never live down
No,
for the
probably.
rest of
I
your
definitely
days.
won't. He hasn't won a game in 2 months in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
him coach, man. He looks like Tony Adams. Like, remember when Tony... did you ever see the video of Tony Adams coaching? Like, dancing? Yeah.
I think
it's
so,
just-
yeah.
No. Is Lampard in Saudi? Where's Lampard?
You know, he's just
He's
biding his
his time.
time. Yeah, he's biding his time for the next.
waiting to relegate another team.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, enough about Villa.
Yeah.
Should go on.
I just wanted to give them their props.
Well, you want
City
you want their props. In 2023, they have the second most points accumulated of all teams,
Yeah,
just behind
behind
City.
City.
So that's props right there.
Yeah, that's genuinely very, very impressive. Man City 2, Sheffield United 0. Pretty comfortable for City. They took an early lead through Rodri, scored a second one through Alvarez, and then kind of just played with their food for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, Alvarez needed that goal. He's been struggling of late, actually.
He scored some goals in the Club World Cup or something, I think. While he was away.
Maybe.
I'm assuming City won that, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Paid no
They
attention
beat.
to that.
No.
Who was it? Flamenco 4-0, and then I think.
Oh, yeah, that
He
was
got
the
into
game.
a spat with Marcelo.
Yeah,
That was a game
uh,
where Flamengo were building up from the back using 10 players, and everyone was like, yeah, I saw a clip of "This is amazing football," and I checked the score, and it was 4-0. I'm like, okay. Okay, this looks nice. You got slapped, but okay.
I'm
Anyway.
glad that Alvarez scored because I brought him into my fantasy in Haaland's place, and he's come good. So that's good. That's good. But you know what? I also benched Cole Palmer, and he got 18 points. So I'm hoping.
God damn it, Tom.
I'm hoping like some of the players that still haven't played just don't play. So there's still a chance that he comes in. But if not, it's brutal. But yeah, City looked. They didn't look amazing, but they did it without Haaland. They did it without KDB. I think Foden stepped up the last few games. He's been a great influence in the side. But yeah, they might be just on their start to a little bit of a run here for City. Maybe might be the start.
Yep. Looks like it. Second half of the season, turbo boost with.
They're gonna win the title. They're 2 points behind Liverpool. Same amount of games played. Like we've seen them in this position before. We've seen them lower than this position. Going if it's this close at the halfway mark of the season, they normally win it. Like they timed that run from like March to May where they don't lose a game, and then at the end of the season we're gonna be like, wow.
I don't think Arsenal or Liverpool did enough to. Well, they definitely didn't do enough to pull away from City. I mean, Liverpool can go 3 points clear. You said.
3 points clear, yeah. With
the
lot. Game more played.
It's not
with
a
the game
lot.
more played.
So they're not really clear.
So City win their game in hand, then it just comes down to goal difference. And currently, with the same amount of games played, City are ahead on goal difference. They're getting KDB back. He was on the bench for this game.
And
Haaland will be back in a couple of games. Yeah, and then great. Remember how that went last season?
And Liverpool lose Salah a bit for AFCON too, right? I don't know how many games he misses in Premier League, but
I think it's
like
I
saw he's not. Is he injured today or something?
Is he injured? Oh, wow. I don't know.
Do you have him on fantasy?
Of course, everyone does.
He's my captain.
Don't
Tony, stop throwing out this baseless stuff.
Oh my god, the look on Tommy's face. Panic.
Oh no.
I saw somewhere that he's unavailable. I don't know if that's right or not, but
it may just be like a preemptive thing to show you, hey, he's gone after this. But anyhow, City winning, good for them.
It's hard to get excited about City against Sheffield United. Let's move on quickly. Wolves 3-0 against Everton. I mean, Hwang Hee-chan's going to be away for, I believe, the Asian Cup. So that is going to be a huge loss for Wolves because he and Mateus Nunes have looked outstanding these last few weeks. Everton have started to slip. Their form has taken a nosedive. They've lost their last 3. And now, Luton are catching up to them. They're just a point behind Everton with a game in hand on them.
Yeah. Those Wolves just outran them. They were too fast for that defense. Those guys they found pockets of space, and those Everton defenders could not catch up. They look so. Cunha and Wang Hee-chan look so good in this game. Yeah.
I was a little bit skeptical of the Gary O'Neill appointment at the start, but he has done some good work there. Like, I am willing to eat crow on that one. He has done really well there after keeping Bournemouth up last year, which is no small feat. But, good shit from Wolves.
Yeah, equal on points with Chelsea. Same, everything.
That makes it sound a lot worse.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be that impressed with them.
Whatever.
Let's move on. Tottenham 3, Bournemouth 1. Spurs just 1 point behind Arsenal now.
Wow.
They're gonna get a few players back soon as well. We're starting to near the point where I think James Maddison and Mickey Van de Ven might be in contention to come back within a week or two. But hey, good result for them against a Bournemouth team that were flying before this. Bournemouth did have a lot of chances. Dominic Solanke has been unreal this season. I think he's second highest goal scorer in the
12
league,
goals.
if I'm not mistaken.
12 goals.
Yeah,
you're
12
right.
goals, yeah.
Yeah.
Salah has 12 as well, I think.
He's tied with. I think he's tied with Salah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good result for Spurs against an informed team. They hung on a little bit for a while, but took their chances.
Yeah, I mean, 1 point behind Arsenal, and we were shitting on them for a good run. They like, oh, great start, and then they went on that poor run where after that Chelsea match, and then I'm surprised to see them. They're plugging away. They're getting these wins.
I mean, it does help that Arsenal have not won a game in their last three. They have 1 point from their last 3 games.
It says more about Arsenal than Tottenham, to be honest. Tottenham are where we expect them to be, challenging for 4th. It's Arsenal who have been dragged into a top 4 race. But it is good for Spurs. I expect them to beat Bournemouth, to be honest.
I wasn't sure with the form that Bournemouth were in. Because, with Spurs, they're going to concede chances.
Yeah.
And with Solanke being the form he was in, I think he hit the post in this one. He had a couple of chances.
Yeah, he had a deflected
It was one of those where I was like, if Bournemouth had beaten or taken points off Spurs, I don't think I would have been particularly surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good end to the year for them. Bournemouth have done well to pull away from the relegations. I think they're clear of the relegation scrap. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've got 25 points, 10 points ahead of Luton, and considering how they started the season quite poorly as well, they were down there, and good run of form. And the last game that has been played so far is Palace beating Brentford 3-1. Someone get Olise and Eze out of there.
My 2 favorite players outside the traditional top 6, I guess. I don't know how Crystal Palace managed to hold on to some of these boys, but they need to get out of there quick.
Hey, they're like you and me, man. They just love Uncle Roy. They're Roy's boys.
Yeah.
Definitely. I do have just an unreal amount of love for Roy Hodgson, and I'm not sure why. He just looks like someone's granddad. He probably is someone's granddad.
He looks like a traditional. Definitely. But he just looks like a traditional, almost like a throwback manager, in a way. Yeah, doesn't care about the nonsense.
He's been managing since the 90s.
This is true. Probably since the 80s.
Probably might have been since the 80s.
Yeah. But they needed that win, to be honest. Crystal Palace were in a bit of a slide, I think. And but they've been playing well, and I think that's a positive result for them. He's been managing since the 70s.
Jesus Christ!
Wow! Wow!
Jesus Christ!
He started his managerial career at Hampstead in 1976. So, yeah.
Holy fuck!
That's what we're dealing with. Yep.
Jesus.
He's got lots of experience, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just Roy, you have a family. Think about them.
The man tried to quit and he couldn't.
He tried to.
Yeah.
He's addicted.
And then he comes out and is like, I won't miss it when I'm gone. It's like, shut up, man. You can't walk away. Yeah.
Do we want to do a couple of quick fire predictions for the 2 games that are left at the time of recording? First up, Liverpool against Newcastle at Anfield. Tony, what you got?
3-0, Liverpool. I just think Newcastle have run out of juice.
Newcastle have absolutely run out of gas. Tommy?
3-0 Liverpool at Sterling if Salah plays. I'll put it at that.
I'm going to say
0-0 if he does.
3-2. 3-2. I think Newcastle will make this exciting.
Really?
Game. Yeah, 3-2 Liverpool. 3-2 Liverpool, though. Okay. Yeah.
I'll do 3-1 Liverpool. I don't think Newcastle will make it exciting, but I think Liverpool will still find a way to concede a goal.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone in the Premier League believes in clean sheets this year. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. City do. Actually,
no. Their defense is not big. They played Sheffield United this week. That doesn't count.
That's fair. I saw Rodri give a brilliant assist against Everton. So, yeah. 4
and
all right.
And West Ham at home against Brighton. I think that's a much more intriguing. I don't know which way that one's
2-1 Brighton. 2-1 Brighton for this one. I'll go.
Tommy.
0-0.
No.
You
just said
Brighton
no one
don't do 0-0.
believes in clean sheets, and you said 0-0. Yeah.
I'm gonna backtrack.
All right, Jose. I think this is gonna be 3-1 West Ham. Like, West Ham play the exact way that Brighton hate playing against.
I know.
And
Somehow, I just think Brighton will get a result. Yeah, I think they'll score first.
honestly, it could happen. It could happen. Whoever scores first in that game wins. I think.
Yeah, exactly. Lewis Dunk free kick. Yeah.
Is he taking the free kicks? Or?
He does sometimes.
Yeah,
actually.
he
He's
does.
pretty
Takes the
good.
free kicks?
He's pretty damn
Yeah.
good.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And now we move on to our main event.
Here we go.
Gentlemen, we will be
Right here.
taking Man United and Chelsea, the two disaster classes themselves of the last year, of this season at least, and we will be building a starting lineup out of those two clubs. This is based just on performances from this season so far. So we get them at their worst. We don't want any influence from last season where, United had a little bit of a good spell. None of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
None of that shit. We want the worst of the worst.
Okay, so
Um,
we need a consensus. Are we building the best possible team from the starters or the
Let's
worst
let's
possible?
try
best.
to go.
We
Let's
gotta
try to
try
go
the
best
best, yeah.
possible.
Come on.
It's the first
Come
day.
on, yeah.
It's the first day of a new year. Let's not.
I wanted to see
Let's
a
start off on
combined
the right
11 with
foot.
Anthony in it.
No.
No.
Hey, you can
No
still
one
vote
needs to
for
see
Tony.
this.
You
No,
know?
I can't. I
But
can't put
wait,
Anthony
can we say
between best.
this? 4-3-3. Can we agree on the shape? 4-3-3. That's our formation.
Are there enough good midfielders to do 4-3-3?
I was gonna do 4-2-3-1.
You want to do 4-2-3-1? Okay. I
Okay,
mean,
because he wants to get Bruno Fernandes in there. That's why.
No, I'm not putting. Let's do 4-3-3. 4-3-3 formation. Let's go for it. Starting in net. Now I will propose that we put the new guy that Chelsea just brought in.
I
Petrovic?
was voting for Petrovic too.
I'm voting Petrovic. He's the only one that hasn't fucked up yet.
It was funny
I think
because-
no arguments here.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, our other options are Onana and Sanchez. Both of whom have been shit.
Pekovic didn't look good against Luton, but yeah, to be fair, actually no, he made some saves.
I was gonna
There's
say
a couple
of
he
saves
made
in
saves
Yeah, let's put Pekovic in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. This guy comes in, plays 2 games, and he's already better than
He's in.
all the
He's
other
in.
options.
By the process of elimination. Is it Petrovic or Petkovic?
Petrovic, yeah.
It's Petrovic.
Yeah. All right.
Who's Petkovic? I thought it was a Petkovic somewhere.
There's
I think there is a
definitely one
Petkovic
somewhere. Yeah. No,
Um,
for sure.
Shall we start with the right back?
Right back. Okay.
Who are our nominees? We have the always injured Reece James. We have the sometimes injured Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We have Diogo Dalot, who has been very hit or miss. We have Malo Gusto, who's been
He's been
hit
injured too.
and miss as
That's
well.
the thing, yeah.
It's really just
Disasi. He's been a
no.
disaster.
That's
No.
Axel disaster.
Yeah.
But
I'll be honest,
no.
out of all those, like, I feel like I would take Dallo. I'll be honest. Just because he's not been injured.
He's been there.
He's been there. That's my
Our team
pick.
is off to a great start.
Yeah.
We have a goalie who's played 2 games and a defender who has been the least injured.
Yeah. I don't think I would normally go for Malo Gusto, but I've seen him play 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, that's it.
Hey, that was enough for Petrovic.
It was true. Yeah, that's true. That's right. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll put Dallo in there. Left back.
Left back.
Well, I mean, we could put Dallo on both sides.
I was gonna say Dallo doesn't even play right back, so
Yeah, because all our left backs have been injured.
yeah.
No,
Normally, I think
honestly-
Luke Shaw would walk into this, but he has played all of 3 games this season.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
don't.
want to put Malo Gusto right back and Dallo left
Yeah,
back?
we can do that because honestly, there's no other Chelsea player I'd put in there.
Because Chilwell's been hurt all season.
Chil-
Levi
Who
plays
Colwill
left
is
back for
terrible.
Chelsea?
It's Levi Colwill.
Caldwell's
Oh,
been playing
Levi
there.
Colwill.
He's a
at
center
left
back. Yeah,
He's
so,
terrible at left back.
Exactly.
So let's do Malo Gusto at
Okay.
right back.
Yeah,
Dallo at left back.
that makes sense.
And, this is after I've been shit-talking Dallo at left back all season.
Wow.
Yeah, strong
This
start,
is-
eh?
Yeah.
Tony, you know what? I don't think there's going to be that much difference between our best and our worst.
Center backs now, eh?
Oh, God.
Center backs. Wow. I think we should leave them blank.
No, Thiago Silva.
Genuinely.
Come on, Thiago Silva
Genuinely.
gets in.
I don't think
Come
Thiago
on.
Silva's been good this season. I don't think he's been good this season. Every time I've seen him late, I think he's looking 40 these days. Like, he's looking his age, man.
He had one game where he gave away. I forget who did play that. Was it Newcastle? I think it was Newcastle.
He did have Newcastle was a disaster. That was a disaster. But I mean, you got to put him in there because who else do you put?
He's been our best defender. I'll just say that right now.
Our centre backs. I think unironically Maguire might make it.
You think Maguire is your vote?
I'm not going to be a part of a podcast that puts Maguire in any combined 11.
All right, fine. No, fuck it. Thiago Silva, Johnny Evans.
Yes, I will do Johnny Evans.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Johnny Evans in there.
One ball over the top and our back line is cooked.
Yeah, exactly. Just what I've been seeing.
Oh, this is brilliant.
If you look at our back four now, you think relegation candidates. That's
I will say, for how little expectation I have, I'm like, you know what, Johnny Evans not been the worst player.
Nope, he's been your best defender.
This is depressing.
Yeah, not for me. Not for me. Yeah.
All right, we're
moving on to the
just
to recap,
is unbelievable. I want to see what you guys come up with here.
Our backline is Malo Gusto, Thiago Silva, Johnny Evans, and Diogo Dallo.
Petrovic and that. Yeah.
This team's getting relegated.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait till you talk about the midfield.
I'm looking at midfielders. I'd for sure put Conor Gallagher as one of the three in there.
I think Conor Gallagher and Cole Palmer are automatic. If we're doing 4-3-3, those two are automatically.
Cole Palmer, does he play midfield? He doesn't play midfield.
Where does he play?
He plays attacking
number
mid.
10 or right wing?
He's a number 10 or we play him on the right side, exactly, yeah.
Oh, if he plays right wing, let's save him for that then.
Yeah, because
Lord knows we got no one else.
Let's save Palmer
for
that.
Okay, so we save him for that. Okay, so I'll pencil in Gallagher. I think he's a shoo-in. I want to put in Kobe Mainu, but I do understand if you guys don't want to, because again, he's not played many games. He has looked the best of our central midfielders, so if we say no to Mainu, then we have to put 3 Chelsea midfielders.
Well, the competition is, at this point, Enzo or Caicedo.
How's Caicedo?
Jesus Christ.
He's actually been really good the last
2 games.
Since he's been back from injury, he's been pretty good, and enough for me to say I'd put him in for this midfield. I wouldn't put Enzo. I don't think I'd put Enzo based on this season. No.
Yep.
I would
Based on his
block you from
transfer.
putting Enzo.
Put Enzo. Yeah. So Caicedo holding, and then I don't think we've seen enough of Kobe Mainu. But then again,
we have put in Petrovic on 2 games. So I don't know who else there is. Like, if you look at United's midfield, it's just been a rotating disaster. Like, Eriksen has been injured most of the season, so I'm not. He's like, we've seen a bit of him, but he's also not been great.
What about McTominay? You don't want to put McTominay in there?
No,
I don't want McTominay. No. Don't. I'm
He
so
scores
sick
goals.
of him.
Let's put Kobe Mainu in there.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that too.
I genuinely can't present another option United.
All right, there's our 3.
So Mainu holding,
midfielders.
Caicedo and Gallagher in front. Wow.
Is that?
Look, just we
That's not a bad midfield.
It is a
I'll be
terrible
honest.
midfield.
No, that's not bad.
There is zero creativity in that midfield.
Yeah, zero creativity. Lots of energy.
Okay.
Look, man, we need them to stay back and protect Thiago Silva.
Work great FC.
Work great FC. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so Cole Palmer definitely on our right wing.
Yeah, we got him there. Yeah.
And I think Garnacho definitely on our left wing.
I agree for sure. I don't
think there's like.
I'm not putting
Mudryk
Mudryk in there. No
my
chance.
God.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a team with Nico Jackson up front.
Well,
I can't put Nico Jackson. I know he's got. I don't know.
Here's the thing: we could do is we could put Sterling on the right and then Palmer up top.
No.
False nine.
No. So our options for striker: Nico Jackson, Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund.
Nope.
Who else has Chelsea played up top?
Armando Broja.
Nope. It's Jackson, boys. It is Jackson.
I don't know.
He scored the most goals.
Genuinely.
I guess he does have
the
the
but
goals.
he is the worst player. He is the worst.
Yeah.
Somehow, of those four, I think he is the worst player.
He does have.
I don't. I feel so. I can't do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Full disclosure: while we were arguing about Nicholas Jackson, my Wi-Fi cut out. So I think that is a sign from God himself that Nicholas Jackson should not be on this team.
Well, we can't do anything about it because we have no other options, do we?
I would rather have Rasmus Højlund over Nicholas Jackson. I don't care that he's got one Premier League goal.
One goal? No, I'm sorry. I can't vote for that.
5 Champions League goals. 5 Champions League
We're
goals.
not counting Champions League goals, are we? We're just talking about
It's
the
part
league.
of this season. Just because you're not in the Champions League doesn't mean it
that's
doesn't
right.
exist.
So we can't count it.
That is not.
It's not
I
fair
refuse.
Across both
Look at
teams.
what the simple mention of Nico Jackson in this team did to my
How many
Wi-Fi.
goals does Jackson have? 7?
I think he's at an 8.
8? I
Yeah.
mean, Uzi, that's
And he's got a few assists. He's got a few assists
It's not
to
up
put
to
in
me.
there too.
It's up to my Wi-Fi. It's not up to me. I don't want to piss it off again.
So
we might have. Do we revisit Tommy's Cole Palmer up top?
with Sterling on the right,
Yeah.
Oh, but Sterling-
is that a better team? No, just think about it, right? So either Jackson, Palmer, and Garnacho, or Garnacho, Palmer, Sterling. What's your better front three for this season?
I mean, I want Jackson up top, just for the bats alone. But I don't know.
All right, fine. I'll put Jackson up top. I'll put him in. But just know, whatever happens to my Wi-Fi, Tommy, you're paying for it.
Oh wait, well we haven't seen enough.
We
of him.
no, I would wish to put him in, but we
Nkunku.
can't. We can't.
I mean, look, he has one goal. I would take him.
We did put Pekovic in there.
You
Tell
know,
you
to be
what,
fair, Nkunku has
the-
been our best striker. He has more shots on target than and Broha does in 2 games than Broha has all season.
I'm gonna make a prediction. I don't think Nkunku is gonna score more than 5 goals, Premier League goals for Chelsea this season.
And still, just aesthetically, I will take him over Jackson.
Yeah, that's the thing. Aesthetically, he looks good. Seems a bit of a Jesus up front, but yeah.
That's okay. Palmer and Garnacho are going to be the only ones scoring goals anyway.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Nkunku,
Tommy, I am willing to take Nkunku as the starting striker. I cannot, in good conscience, put Jackson.
My highlight of my season was him coming on as a sub the last game, so whatever it was. So
He scored on his debut, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, that first game where he came on, right?
He didn't score that goal. He didn't score that game though. He just played like 10 minutes. He didn't score.
No, he scored, didn't he? It was like a consolation goal against Wolves, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
You don't remember Nkunku scoring?
No. I'm saying
he
first,
definitely scored.
No, his first game, his first minutes, he came on as a sub. He didn't score. He just came on, but he did score against Wolves. You're right. That is correct. But that was his second game. Yeah.
I'm gonna. I
thought
am
it was
willing.
his first
I am
game.
willing. I am willing
Put
to
him in.
accept the offer
Put
of
him in.
Nkunku.
Put him in. Yeah.
Thank you. Just I can't with Nico Jackson. I don't care. I don't care how many goals he shoots in.
Tommy's talking about the Carabao Cup. That's why.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Premier League. Yeah.
Oh,
exactly, yeah.
so the Carabao counts, but the Champions League doesn't.
You were in
That's
the
where we're
Carabao
at.
too. You were in it, so it counts. We were both in it, so we have to count
No, the Champions League is part of this season.
it.
Fucking ridiculous. Try to shoehorn Nico Jackson into this shit.
Hey, I don't want
So-
Jackson in there either. So come on.
I think it's Nkunku then.
It is Nkunku.
Okay.
Our final team that we managed to cobble together from the horrendous performances of our 2 clubs this season. Petrovic with his 2 games in goal. Malo Gusto at right back. Diogo Dallo at left back. A centre back pairing of just fucking dad FC right here. Thiago Silva and Johnny Evans. Moises
Steve.
Caicedo holding mid. Gallagher and Mainu sitting in front of him. Cole Palmer on one wing. Alejandro Garnacho on the other. And Nkunku with his 1 goal so far up top.
It's crazy because at the start of the season, if we were to make a combined 11 of between our teams, probably only Nkunku I think
I don't
made
think
it in.
I don't think Nkunku would have.
No.
Even in
I
like
think-
I'm talking preseason. You know, if we did this
If you
before,
preseason, I would have put Hoyland in over.
you would have put Holland over Nkunku.
Yeah.
No, I'd have
Are you
put
sure about that?
I'd have
Really?
put Nkunku.
I would have put Hoyland.
I would have put Nkunku. Yeah.
I
Uzi
had
was
high
very.
hopes.
He was very high.
I had
on
high
Nkunku,
hopes.
You had
on
high hopes,
Haaland.
right? Okay.
We were not. And I think we have been proven. Well, you never know. He might score like 5
I'm
goals.
still saying. I'm just saying.
5 Champions League goals.
The fact that we haven't counted the Champions League in this is dumb.
We can't
It is
look.
part of the
Whatever
season.
happened in that Champions League run is on. You guys came last in that group. We don't care. I'm sorry.
And if it wasn't for Hoyland, we would not have had a single point.
Your point. It doesn't matter. You came last. No one cares about your points. Yeah. No one. Where was he when he needed to score against? I don't know. Anyone other than Copenhagen and Gallat. Anyway, whatever.
He wasn't getting the fucking ball because our midfield involved McTominay, and when McTominay plays, we don't have the fucking ball.
His movement
But-
sucks. Hoyland's movement sucks. Yeah, but
Our combined 11 sucks. No.
Yeah, this
that's
is pretty
true,
bad.
too. Yeah.
Jackson's
Like,
movement
this
is
is the-
excellent. His movement is
Hey,
excellent.
He was
Amazing
really. He
movement.
was
But
really
his
good. last-
everything
last
else
game.
sucks.
Just-
Everything else sucks, but
Yeah.
he gets chances. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great. Chances mean nothing if you don't put them away.
They do not. He does have 8 goals though, so 7 in the league.
I remember that game against Spurs. After that game,
That's the
nothing.
problem.
There's nothing he can do to redeem himself.
I don't think Tommy has ever put a clip of Jackson scoring in the group chat. It's always
Exactly.
misses.
Oh, did you see the miss that he had
I
against
saw
Luton?
it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
It's pretty
Yeah.
incredible.
and scores an offside goal right after.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Wow,
great way
what
to start
what
off the
depressing
new year.
I'm going to sign off before my Wi-Fi cuts out again. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 442. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Maybe 2024 will be kinder to us. It probably won't be.
Hopefully.
But thank you for joining me, Tommy.
All right. Pleasure as always. Looking forward to the new year for sure.
Wow, you can't even say that.
I
convincingly.
can't say
that
it.
was-
I can't
what a
say it
start.
with a happy face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me, Tony.
Yeah, good stuff, boys. As always, enjoyed the chat. And happy 2024, everybody.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.